This energy is definitely a confirmation energy from yesterday. I just been sitting with the energy just because it's very intriguing to me. But there's a balance, and the balance is locked. The lock caught my attention in this aspect as into this is a connection of oneness. This is marriage energy, and it's intriguing because on the dots is 3 on each side, which go to that 6 energy that made me want to sit with this energy longer. And then the Pisces energy, it's a balance, but they're going in different directions. But they're supposed to be operating like a clock. And Spirit keep telling me as into, it's not about me. Like, as I've been sitting with the energy. And in this energy, it's like you have a balance. You're supposed to be operating like a clock, but you may be trying to work individually. And that's what keep coming through. And so there's a balance that's supposed to be operating like a clock because of spirit, but you may be trying to work individually. But I keep also getting the energy of there's a balance, but you're not with your balance. Y'all going in 2 different directions, which leaves room for the enemy to come in. Because there's a balance, but you're not with your balance. It's just 2 different angles. That's why I keep getting the energy. It's supposed to be operating like a clock, but there's some type of energy in there, which is going with the 6th house for sure, that will try to take you off focus. It leaves that room for questioning. Which you came through yesterday, as into, it gives you the chance to pull back. You can step out and go a different direction. Even though it seemed like impossible when you got oneness. That's why I had to bring my tushy right on back, guys, into energy is ready, honey. Like, what do you mean you want to go and the other way? It's ready, let's go. I thought this was intriguing energy because it's beautiful. It's all balanced. As I said before, it's balanced. It's balanced. But somehow trying to work individually. You can't within this balance. And this is air and water. 2 really important aspects. Water is reflecting, and air is the eternal. It's like you're naturally going to reflect. Which I know is so beautiful, but I say I think it's so beautiful, but I know it is. And the air is Venus. Libra is Venus, the ruling planet. Then Pisces, the ruling planet, is Neptune. That's where we get a little confusion. This is going different directions. Stagnant energy. It's like water with a little wave in it. But you shouldn't get off course. And if you do, it may be literally time to check in with your balance. What is going on your side? There's no way you should get off balance. And it's intriguing because at the top of this side of the deck, I fell. I gotta grab it. It's Gemini. As I said, like this is all balanced energy, which is so beautiful to me. But this one didn't come out. It's just at the top of the deck that I looked over and I seen before I started recording. I'm like, oh, how cool. I just had to get touched back on that again because I was amazed at this balance and the word of distraction is in it. It's literally just having to trust yourself is literally having to trust yourself with the spirit and not get distracted by outside sources or yourself, if that makes sense. This is the energy where you literally could be your own enemy, if that makes sense. Which seems weird and almost like a contradiction because, like, one, you have to trust yourself, which is spirit. And then saying you could be your own worst enemy. It's by not trusting yourself. That's the way to explain it. I feel like outside influences can play a big part in this energy when it comes to that stagnant energy. Like for me, I had to use myself as an example. As to how I always operate when I say come as you are. That to me literally means show up the way. How did you get up this morning? That come that way. Don't go do no extra stuff. That's not coming as you are, honey. Like I already know this aspect already, but why did I start second guessing it? It's a good question. But in another area, you can feel something, but somebody else can influence that energy. That spirit already gave you directions to. That makes sense. I feel like I'm circling this energy, which is intriguing because it's part of how it's supposed to be going. It's just that feels so emphasized in my head because it's just where the distraction is at. It's either outside sources or yourself. One of the two. And today, it literally was myself. Trying to go against myself. Which is spirit. And it's like, how do you do that, yo? Spirit always guides me in the right direction. Well, how do you do that? How do you go against spirit?